Hey guys, I'm back. Today we are back watching, not react. Well, I am reacting. I just say watching because it's better. Anyways, well, I'm back watching Xylophony, Season 1 of Xylophonys, Origins of Olympus, God of Death. Jesus, I need to get better at making intros. Anyways, like always, this video and his channel will be down in the description down below. Please go check him out. Very, very funny. He is actually a very funny guy. I do think he's funny. And he does loads of role plays, and they're all amazing. I think they're really high quality, almost every single one of his role plays. So, like, yeah. Anyways, let's get right into this. Also, it might be a little bit low quality. Well, for you guys, it's always low quality. It's like for you guys, it's 480 dp. So, like, yeah, but like, let's just get into this.
You know what I think this might be? I think this might be the Underworld's equivalent of Diamond. Because think about it, we found the Abyssal Iron here.
True.
Yeah.
So maybe
you need Abyssal Iron in order to make this, to break this.
Yeah, if you want to give me a second, I can set up a couple workbenches and we can find out.
Jesus. Xylo's like, well, if you just give me like around 20 minutes, I can get my forge down here. Like, I would not be surprised if literally, like, he could get a forge down here in less than 2 hours. I would not be surprised.
We're here for research, right?
You know, I was kind of wrong.
Oh my god, they did. It was a hard cut, but they actually did do it. Jesus, Xylo, you have no room in your inventory.
Seems like the lava does seem to flow a little differently here. Like,
Yeah, but I got some bad news. Apparently the iron here just
I
turns
have
into
worse
regular
news.
iron. Oh, that's a lot of things.
Yeah, I love how he was confused.
don't say.
Yeah.
These are not like the regular monsters back on our,
No.
on our world.
They look fine. They look
One of them got me.
fine.
Oh boy.
Oh, is it poison?
God, that stings. That hurts.
Is that poison?
Hey, you finished that one. Okay. What was that? Was that?
I think they figured out where we are.
Yeah. Well, I guess I better pick this stuff up so they don't get any more ideas or they don't track us.
Let's see if I can get rid of it. Okay, I took it down.
Yeah,
Whatever
we're gonna
it
want
was.
to take those things at range. When they hit us, that's a whole new different kind of
Yeah.
poison or something.
Oh.
Plague. Oh,
No.
and they got more new
Yep.
things. Ow.
Ow.
It's
sorry.
alright, better than lightning than a curse. Alright.
Yeah.
Couple more.
I really, like, yeah. Again, I'm sorry I wasn't really reacting last episode. I'm gonna say that now. It's just there's nothing to react to. I don't know why. It's like some of the videos for me, I'm just like slogging through a little bit, but then some I'm like, but then some videos I'm like ranting on for like 20 minutes. And we only get like 10 minutes of the video. Like, it's one of those things. It's like, either you have me ranting for 20 minutes, or you have me barely ranting and, like, just react like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Why? It's like, it's just, I really need to get used to reacting, and also just, like, you know, actually have good commentary.
Where are you guys? Nice.
Okay, Mario's powerful.
Let me just get some fire at the ready in case that's the way to take these guys on. Okay, so we stayed in one place too long. I think you're right about that. Let's get back to the surface. Which way's up?
Yeah, do that.
We lost
because
him.
they don't know.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
be
we
honest.
did, and what the heck? Are these chains?
Oh, yeah, chains. I was going to say something completely different. Okay, I'm going to say it anyways. This reminds me of SCP-3000. You know, the, I think it's SCP-3000, right? Or was it 5000? No, it's SCP-5000, the, story behind it. That one of the, like, that, you know, the SCP Foundation let all of the entities out and all that stuff. One of the things is, like, there were human bodies with limbs reaching, like, supremely down when they were, like, floating in the sky. I thought that was what this was at first glance. I'm like, what the fuck? But no, this is just chains. Very weird that there's chains. Because that would mean that you're either holding something down or you're holding something to not fall down. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Chains. Giant floating chains that aren't connected to anything.
Maybe they're ethereal. Maybe they're holding themselves. Maybe it's like a.
Maybe these
this
are the
whole realm-
chains that hold up the world.
It could be.
No, that's Atlas. No.
No. The Atlas holds up the sky. Okay, he does do that, but that's for the human world. I don't know if he holds up the sky for, the underworld, because as the name suggests, it's the underworld. So, to be honest, this could be what is holding the sky up. Sorry about that. Someone called me. Anyways, let's continue. I forgot what I was even saying, to be honest. I think I finished my sentence now.
Atlas could use chains.
I think maybe this is what keeps the realm tethered to the underworld.
Maybe. So
Maybe
we
this
just
place
break
is-
the chain and people won't die.
It does.
Exactly. Xylo, you are the smartest person that anyone has think. Everyone should be immortal. Exactly. Especially since there is an underworld. What's the bad thing about dying? It's you just go to the underworld. And the Greek underworld is not all about torture. It's not like hell in Christian mythology, right? It's not a torturous place. You just go there when you die. It's not a torturous place, so
It doesn't work like that.
I didn't think so. I'm kind of curious what will happen if I break this chain. Will it float up continuously, or will it just come collapsing down?
If you want to make a deal with Thanatos, maybe not breaking his
Yeah.
chains.
I'll put it back.
I'll put it back.
Let's see, that was one of these. See? Good as new. I better clean that up.
Maybe not breaking his chains is
Yeah, I feel like a god like Thanatos wouldn't be too bothered by a couple things breaking.
or
He is a death god, and one of the things about death is decay. So he should be normal. He should be fine with stuff kind of breaking or decaying and that stuff.
Or
But
what
I
if
don't
this
know.
place is unstable? It doesn't look like this place is that well maintained.
Don't let him hear you say that.
That is true.
The cave right there. We got some more of these structures up here.
Yeah, let's check out the structures.
Okay, one thing I'm gonna say, I hate the mod that this texture pack. I don't know if it might not be the texture pack. It might literally just be the modded dimension, but still, it's so dark that it actually hurts my brain. I hate that it's this dark. It hurts my brain, especially if the blue liquid in the background that's super glowy. It just hurts my brain for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm actually having a little bit of a theory on this.
Really? You have a theory? Give it to us. Oh, Mario the Wise.
What?
What if the souls that pass through here, the ones that turn in, the ones that Thanatos processes, what if this is what they left behind?
They didn't leave much in that case.
True.
You mean the items
What's
here?
this? Yeah, look at this, Lexica Botania.
Hey,
This
smoke
doesn't,
bomb.
this doesn't look like something.
Ooh, I need to
Tome of Arcana. Advanced. Upgrade any apprentice wand to advanced tier. Ooh, so this can be used on any wand. Interesting. I wonder what that does. Tome of Arcana. I feel like that would literally just be it would be a tome that probably either buffs you or shields you from damage. It's one of the two. Mostly buff. Also, I would actually want to know what you guys think. Would you want to be a support, a DPS, or a tank? Which of the three would you want to be? And you can be a pseudo DPS healer. You can be a healer DPS, tank DPS, no tank healer because that would be because you're doing that. But a tank a DPS or DPS tank, something like that. I wonder what you guys would actually want. Personally, I have no idea because I'm not really a team player, but also being a strategist, most strategists have some way to heal themselves. So, yeah. And in most games, for some reason, you have ways to heal yourself. I don't know why. like Kiriko in Overwatch can Suzu herself, and just teleport away. So she has a get away card, and just a heal slash cleanse. Then you have Loki and Marvel Rivals that literally has his totems. Though he can't heal himself normally, he does have his totems, and he can turn invisible that also heals him. So that's another thing. You have, I think Invisible Woman can heal herself, no? Or am I wrong? I might be wrong. Cloak and Dagger can heal herself if Cloak does her bubble on the floor, so that's a thing. I'm trying to think of everyone that can heal themselves. I'm probably missing a few. Luna can't. Give me a second. I'm actually going to think of it. By technicality, Ultron can heal himself with Overshield, and if he's close enough to his drone, but that doesn't really count, does it? I don't know if that counts, to be honest. Jeff can heal himself with his bubbles, and his hide and seek, so we have that. These are Marvel Rivals right now. I'm trying to think of all the strategies that can heal themselves. Rocket can heal himself. Jesus, like most of the supports in the game can heal themselves. The only supports that can't heal themselves in the game, I think is Luna. Yeah, I think it's only Luna, because Mantis can heal herself if I'm not mistaken, and Adam can also heal himself. Huh. Is it really only Luna? And I guess if you want to say Ultron, if he's not next to his drone, but then he gets Overshield. Well, I guess if we're counting Overshield, then Luna does if she hits her snowball. Because they buffed her snowball for some reason, that if you hit her snowball, not only do you freeze the enemy, but you also gain Overshield. That one is the dumb one. I have no idea why they do that. Like, you already stunned the person. Why do you also need Overshield when you stun them? Why are you getting more thing? But that's always a thing with Luna. Luna's just the most, like, overtuned support. Like, the only other overtuned support in my opinion is, like, Loki, that is very overtuned. But both of those are just overtuned supports in my opinion. And then in, like, okay, in Overwatch, I said Kiriko can do it. Lightweaver can with his dash. He can dash and heal himself, so that's a thing. I actually don't think Overwatch has as many. Does Baptiste? Yeah, because of his thing. So yeah, Baptiste can also heal himself. Give me a second. Anna, by technicality, if you use one of her perks, can heal herself, I think, because she can nano boost herself. So that is a healing thing, right? No, if we're doing, like, ultimates as well, then, like, I guess everyone heals themselves because everyone has self-heal if accounting ultimates. But for not, then that does go down a lot. Yeah, but like most characters in Rivals and some characters in Overwatch just, like, have healing. It's like, you can, like, especially in Overwatch or in Marvel Rivals, like supports are kind of pseudo DPS, and the only reason you don't see a lot of supports, like, pop off is because they have to be healing their team, and because if not, like, because the time to kill in Marvel Rivals is so quick that if you stop healing your team for, like, even, like, 2 seconds, that could literally lead to your entire team getting wiped. So really, as a support, you have to heal. So that's why I think Loki is super good, because you can heal and damage at the exact same time. With Luna, you need one of her abilities to pierce, so you can't do that with her. I guess Mantis and Adam is the exception, but then again, they are only good. Well, most people say they're only good in the 3 support meta, and also I have seen them. It's like, yeah. So, like, yeah, that's the thing. But anyways, let me stop rambling. Like, which one would you want to be of support, DPS, or fucking tank? Let's just continue. I've been rambling for like 4 minutes. I don't know why. It just came up in my head whenever I just seen the Tome. That's not Totem. It's Tome of Arcana. Tome of Okana.
One of
Interesting.
these books.
Anyways,
Oh, another
Maybe-
fire wand.
I don't think Thanatos would keep something like this on him. This
Yeah.
doesn't seem like something like a god of death would like to
It
guard
doesn't
him.
seem like this is his stuff we're finding.
Yeah, so maybe my theory holds some
I'm
truth.
so happy that I figured out that there's rooms beneath this on the
Oh.
first one I tried.
Abyssal
True.
Knight chestplate and Abyssal Knight pickaxe.
I can melt that down. Abyssal Knight's actually really strong stuff for crafting, and from what I've read, it has some interesting effects on things in the underworld. So,
does it now?
it just
Interesting.
never
Maybe
really
maybe
was
something
important
to
until
use-
now.
Maybe something to use against Thanatos?
Pop!
Yes, this pickaxe with Abyssal Knight metal will be the thing to slay Thanatos, the god of death. Of course. Mario, come on. It's not going to be that easy. Though, to be honest, if he is the son of Hades, he could probably command him to do that stuff, but we don't know.
Possibly, but at the same time, it's not like I'm going to be able to fight a god.
Yeah.
That was
Or just
some of those earlier on theories that got pushed out of the way by the bad ones of sneaking in. But yeah,
You know how demigods are one third. Jesus, you know how demigods are half human, half god, and then semigods are demigod children. So they're like 2/3 human, right? I do wonder of what you would call a 2/3 god like Gilgamesh from Fate, right? What would you call him? Because he's not a demigod and he's not a semigod because he has more godly being in him. So is he like a? I don't know, because demi means two, semi means a little bit. So like, what would he be, a mostly god? That would be like, to be honest, I'm probably making a fool of myself. I could, if I look it up, I would probably like find out that it's name something else. But I'm gonna say here and now that I think it would be mostly god. The mostly gods, the 2/3 and above.
fighting Thanatos was, that was
Category.
wrong. That was worse.
There's a cloak and necromancer boots?
I'll take
Ooh.
it. Like I can take some
Yeah.
necromancer boots rather. And there's a
There's
novice
another-
spell.
Zydo, you're pissing me off. I'm sorry. Clean your inventory. Please, I beg of you. It's actually pissing me off. I don't know why. Just having no room in your inventory whenever you're looking at a chest that has loot, I'm like, oh, clean it.
Book. Can you tell what spell that is?
Jesus.
No, it's a book that would make any pre-made one into an apprentice one.
Well, I meant the other book.
Oh, no, it's unknown to me.
Yeah,
meaning
I
it's
don't know.
Spell book. So it's a spell book C, and it's unlegible, but it's a novice level book. These novices, I envy you if you can understand that
Just
language.
about.
Okay.
Yeah, meaning
Okay, that sounds kind of racist because that's kind of like how Japanese and Chinese write. Yes, I take it back. You could probably find out how to read that. We'll just take practice, right? Like for example, I can learn how to speak Japanese, but then if I try to write or read Japanese, I think that's harder to do. So yeah, I think reading is something that's harder to do than just finding out how to speak,
I'll
in my
take
opinion.
that.
none of us. And there's an orange cloak here. I don't know if you want that.
Not exactly my color.
Let's see what's
Right.
under.
There you go. Be my guest. I'm just gonna store some of this cool stuff away.
It's another Abyssal Knight chestplate.
I'll take it.
Ooh. Smelting time.
Just a random rock down here.
I do feel like smelting armor is kind of useless in normal Minecraft. I feel like they should buff it in a sense that depending on the durability of it, it gives you more. So if it's a full chest plate, let's say that has no damage to it. Let's say it gives you back 2 or 3 iron, depending on the piece, right? Like if it's boots, it only gives you 2 gold back. If it's fully thing, so it like halves it almost. Right? So if it's a chest plate, it gives you 4 gold back, right? Because that's 3. Yeah. It gives you 4 gold back. Again, this is 4 durability here. If it's pants, it gives you in between 6 and 5. Because, it should be lower than higher in my opinion. So it should not be 7. It should be 6 or 5. Most likely 5. No, I mean 5 or 4. I don't know why I said 6. Sorry. And then the helmet will be like 3 or 2, right? But if it's more damage, like the boots are halfway, it gives you 1 gold, right? So it would make more sense for you to smelt that. But then that would also make gold farms way more easier and way more like broken. So I guess that's why. But then like if you don't know how to farm and you're not as good with redstone and you don't know how to farm and that stuff, it's like, and you just do normal survival without farms and that stuff, that does kind of make you weaker. But hey, it's however you want to play, but it would be kind of cool, right? I still think gold needs a tiny buff. I don't know. I feel like the gold tools should have less durability than iron, but should have more durability than like stone at least. Am I wrong? Because I'm pretty sure stone even has more durability. I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure it does. Anyways,
I
let's
wonder how this
continue.
could have gotten here, Mario. It's a clue. It's a clue, Mario.
I put it down there.
Yeah, I figured as much.
There's
Imagine.
another chain over here with a floating island.
That just looks like one of those slime spawn things. But good to know that slimes can live in here. So, I mean,
Yeah.
are
Very
slimes
interesting.
living?
That is a question. I know I just did that, but that is a question. All slimes living beings. Depending on like the universe and slime, like if they're sentient, they are, but that's really weird because they don't have a brain, so they have to have a soul, right? So that's just does the slime's body reflect their soul, and that's why, and fanfics or just in some D&D campaigns, if you want it, they can look human. Because it like you can like make it so that like, or you could just do this in it, right? That like slimes have souls and the soul is what they look like as a slime, right? So if they like, I don't know how you do that though, because then why would some slimes be like globs of like slime that are like balls, right? And kind of small. But then some slimes would be humanoid if you want to do that in the campaign. Like how would you explain that in a campaign? I don't know. Like, I know that there could be different species of slime, I guess, and that's how you do it. Like how there's different species of elves, dwarves, humans even, right? So, like, you could just make it so that it's a different species of the same species. Sorry, it's a different race of that species. So, there's the normal slime, humanoid slime, animalistic slime, big slime, and all that. But I don't know, like that seems very convoluted for slimes, you know what I mean? But then again, humans are the same way, but really it's only skin color, like nothing else is different. And that's why I don't get racism. It's like the only thing that's really different is skin color and how we kind of look. That's literally it. Everything else in our bodies are the exact same. We all bleed red, right? Unless if someone has a medical condition that I don't know about that exists that make your blood a different color. I have no idea if that's an actual thing, but it could, can't speak, could be. But yeah, again, I just went off on a tangent about slimes. Let's just, and D&D campaigns are just fanfics. See what I mean about me just rambling on in some videos, but then in some videos I'm just quiet as shit and just let the video play out. It's like, oh my god, the dichotomy. And yes, I'm using a big word that I have no idea what it means. I'm pretty sure it means like the different, like there's a big difference, but I don't know.
That's a good question.
I'm just
Don't
doing
know.
that to sound smart.
Yeah, look,
that I'm
Plant
not.
Life is here. That's good.
I would say I am game smart and street smart sometimes, but I'm book dumb. Like I know how to count. Okay, I know how to count. I know how to like fucking count money and that stuff. I know how to count. I know how to read. I know how to write. Sometimes, because English sometimes fucks me up like fucking gorgeous. Why is it spelt like that? They made the word gorgeous spelt like that just to piss people off, I swear. The English language is just so fucking like, ugh. Like even Spanish has sometimes like that, but that's like really with only H's, and then the, like, with some of the ch, like ch is CH, right? Like, yeah, but like, English is so much worse, in my opinion, when it comes to that
We
stuff.
have our luminous thistles. I might
Cool.
need some of this for all I know. I'm gonna scoop some up.
Alright. I'm gonna take one for study purposes. I've been collecting a little bit of the stuff here. Off
yeah.
those zombies, I was able to carve off some of their flesh, the rolling
Ugh.
flesh,
Cool.
and a shadow fragment off of one of those shadow creatures.
Yeah, those are useful.
Ooh, shadow fragment.
Yeah,
Interesting.
let's study them.
Oh,
see
so I'm
if
not
there's
gonna pause
anything
anymore because
I mean, the
the
Necronomicon has a lot
video is
about
at
them.
26,
You can
and
use
that
those for
might
different
just make
rituals.
it, you know, stop. So I'm gonna be commenting
Wonder if
over
I'm able to do
them
any new
talking.
rituals
Sorry about
now
that,
I think
but
about it.
I don't want
speaking
to
of it, I
like
think I've
have
actually
it
put my
caught me
Necronomicon
off
away.
again like last episode.
There it is.
No, the yeah, like
another
that.
structure
No,
over here.
the one before last episode.
Yeah, I guess we might as well
yeah,
keep
the one
picking
before
stuff
last
up,
episode.
but didn't come here to rob the place.
No, we didn't. I
Yes, he
I found a
did. Don't
few
lie.
clues, but not enough to push me in a different direction of. where
Yep.
your
Oh,
sword
so you
might
do
be
guys
from.
know where the portal is by any
You get this
chance?
feeling like you're being watched?
A bit.
I certainly do.
Yes,
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Well, you are in Thanatos' dimension.
stuff
He's
in here.
probably just watching you, to be
Arcane,
honest.
They're all just stuff.
Ooh.
Field protection. Cure and crush. Okay.
Cool.
Healer boots. I'll take that for later, I guess.
Alright. And down here we have... Yep, just another pickaxe. And oh, Corellian pearls. Yeah, I think those were what we saw down below. Pearls, that was the name of it.
Yeah. I'll let you take that stuff.
Yeah, I actually needed to use those to make the key to get here.
Okay, so you have to find them in our world, which are probably not easy.
No, that is very much not so.
Silo?
Yeah,
Is
Just
that chain
scream.
broken over there?
there's several broken chains. See, they're just floating randomly. Huh.
Maybe.
I said I wouldn't pause it. Literally just scream out, Thanatos! That's all
why
you
this
have to
realm
do.
is so unstable.
Literally.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still no clues.
Oh, you feel that?
Yeah, like a sudden chill in my back.
Do you hear that?
Yeah. What's happening?
That's not, So I think he found us.
I think he found
Marty,
us.
you can't be here. We can't have a son of Zeus in the middle of the realm of death.
That is true.
Why is that an issue?
I don't know, just think, you're probably very valuable. Imagine if he takes the soul of a son of Zeus and, like, lords it over Zeus or something.
He would not care.
Okay, I see your point. But what about you?
He would not care.
We need to get out of here.
You know I gotta
Zeus
stay.
would not care.
I gotta find... I gotta talk
I'm
to
just gonna
the
say that
guy.
now. Zeus would not give two
Thing.
shits. Like, I have a son.
Are you sure? We've been wandering around this
Which
realm. We might
one?
not be in the
Like,
best
he would
mood
ask,
right now.
which one?
Yeah,
I have,
he's
like-
never gonna be
I
in
have,
a good
like,
mood.
300.
There. I made a new
Wait.
portal.
The
You were
fuck?
able to do that the entire time?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know, I didn't try. Look, you gotta go. Okay? Look, I'll
Okay, that's kind
Are
of
you
funny.
sure?
What's the worst that could
Just
happen?
like, here,
I'm
bow.
invincible.
No, you're not.
Well, you know, the Oracle seems to think that Thanatos isn't gonna kill me, so I'm gonna assume Thanatos isn't gonna kill me.
That
Look, I
is
got this,
true.
go.
You know what?
Fine.
You
I'll
know
see
what,
on the other
Xylo? That
side.
is true.
The other side.
The Oracle did say that you would die by your own brother. So Thanatos is not gonna kill you. You're immortal until your brother backstabs you. So by technicality, yeah, he is immortal. It's one of those things like, oh, you will die when you're like 25. It's like, so until then, I'm immortal, right? So I can kill anyone and nothing will happen to me.
It is I, Xylo.
Xylo.
I love how it says Silo. Like, see the subtitles like Silo. It's like it's with an X. What's it called again? Subtitles. I know you're auto-generated, but still, it's Xylo. Xylo, not Silo. Okay? Oh, shit.
Xylo, son of Hades.
Son of Hades?
Yes. The prodigal son returns. But why?
I seek the Book of the Dead.
It doesn't belong to your father.
Okay.
He cannot have it.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I
doesn't-
wasn't asking for him.
He needs it for himself. Okay? And I'm sorry, I'm cleaning my earphones right now.
It's not a trick.
I'm reading subtitles.
Never even met my father. I just want to learn.
I swear I should really do this whenever the 40th episode. Jesus.
I need that book.
What makes you think I would give up a prized possession for some son of Hades?
You don't need it. You control all the power you need already.
Yes, I don't need it. I am the one to control death. I am alone.
Seems selfish.
Selfish! Insolence!
Sorry.
True,
Should I
Xylo.
fear you?
All mortals fear death.
Yeah, once.
Yeah, once, but also, like, whenever you realize that, oh, like, the underworld exists and there's an afterlife, then you're like, oh. Then, that's the thing. The second that if the afterlife is, like, shown to be real and we have absolute proof, no one will fear death. I'm telling you. If there was absolute proof that an afterlife existed, no one would fear death. At all. Death as a concept would be medial to us. Because we're like, oh, well, if we die, we just go to the afterlife. Now, would some people still fear death because they're a bad person, and if, like, you know, if there's a heaven and hell, they'll go to hell? Maybe. But a lot of less people would fear death because of that, and also that wouldn't really be the fear of death. That would be the fear of being punished for either all eternity or for a very long time. So, like, yeah, it's one of those things.
What?
They all fear death once. The fear comes up, it leaves. Maybe they have it maybe a dozen times in their life max. Maybe even less with other gods interfering and magical items with the potential to bring people back to life.
That is true. That is true.
Not you. You constantly fear death. I can feel it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm smarter than most of them. I know my death is coming.
That's true.
Might be coming soon.
Very soon.
Sooner than you think.
You have 60 episodes in season 1. We are on episode 46. Your death is coming very soon.
But not from you. I have no
That's true.
reason to fear you.
Oh, that is true. Can you hurry up, Xylo, please?
You're
I
not
think
the
by
one who's
being-
gonna kill me.
Exactly.
couldn't.
You can. Also, being the god of death also doesn't mean that he's gonna kill you. It just means like he's the Reaper. He takes you after you die.
But I can help you.
I could help you.
People don't
I could
fear
kill.
death much now. But if I can get that book, I could put death right in front of their eyes so they can see it. To
Exactly.
once again be the most feared god.
Exactly.
I need gifts.
And I assume there will be plenty. But,
A lot?
I mean, look, I have this bag here. It's full of otherworldly pleasures. And I
Is it?
think it'll be exactly what you need. It has the remnants of great sea serpents.
Jesus! Xylo, you would never go hungry! Xylo, what the fuck?
Cookies, the scythe made of the strongest materials in my world.
What the fuck?
And it's all yours. Take it.
Xylo, how much food do you
About
have?
that sword of yours.
Okay.
Feels powerful.
Sword's not part of the deal.
Show me your sword. You have that sword. Wait. It is incomplete.
Wait,
What is that supposed to mean?
Bring me what I seek, and you will have your answers and more.
Okay.
Just tell me what I have to do.
Dude. The first episode that actually you had ends on a cliffhanger and not on lucky blocks. Cool. Anyways, that's the end of this video, guys. Like always, this video and this channel will be down in the description down below. Please go check them out. And I'll see you guys on the next one.